Hey everybody, my name is Chase, this is Ask Chase, so let's chase it up. Emily Catherine Oblinger asked, what is your first memory as a child? Well, Emily, my first memory as a child was in, I think, early on in my school days. I'm still in school. When I was little, it was recess time and I was in the sandbox with another fella of mine. And it came upon me to grab a handful of sand and chuck it in the dude's face. I know, I was a thug back in the days, chucking sand in the faces. Alexis Montas asked me, if you were a Skittle, what color would you be? Orange, obviously. Typical white girl emoji. Oh hey, it's Hanny asked me, do you ever wonder why monkeys have tails and apes don't? Actually, I do. But it's like, honestly, apes are like, they're too big for tails, you know? Like monkeys get all up in the trees and they're like little and stuff and they're like climbing and swinging around with their tails like, look at my tail. That wasn't a tail. And then apes are just on the ground all mad and stuff because they're like huge. They're like, I'm an ape. I can't do anything because I don't got a tail. No fun. Don't be an ape. Be a monkey. Grace F asked me, what would you do if your girlfriend made you breakfast and turned into a unicorn? On the list of how amazing and incredibly this would be, 1, I'd have a girlfriend. 2, she's making breakfast for me. And 3, she turned into a girlfriend, unicorn. I would run down the streets, freaking out, shooting those little popper things, you know, like you pull the string and confetti. Yeah, I would flip. I would flip. For some reason, a lot of you asked me a lot of unicorn related questions and I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? Is this some kind of trend? Alexis Bakar asked me, Chase, when you were little, did you sing in front of anybody, like on a stage perhaps? Alexis, I never did any of that when I was little, but when I was little, I was really obsessed with like nature. So I would get up on benches in front of crowds of peoples and talk about wildlife. I had an obsession with Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. I was so obsessed with the crocodile hunter that I called my mom wifey. We had a trail out in California that had all these little lizards on there, and my mom and I would go to that trail and walk it like at least once a week. And I would sneak up on the lizards all stealth like a superhero, and I never caught a single one. Moving on, Jody Ford asked me, would you marry a dog or a cat? Well, if I had to choose, I'd probably choose a cat. I like dogs better than cats, but they're like bros. And cats are more like feminine, so you know. What up? Jordy Phillips asked me, if I met Ed Sheeran, what would be the first thing you would say to him? Ed Sheeran, will you please adopt me as your son so we can tour the world, we can do great things together, and I can be your little ginger prodigy, please, 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 please. That's what I would say to Ed Sheeran. Those exact words. This girl is out there playing lacrosse, I think. Huh. Wow. I never knew she did. She's lacrossing it up. You tell him, girl. Brittany Carpenter asked me, what's your favorite scary movie? The answer is no. Scary movies freak me out like no other. I don't do that. Like, I watched Insidious once and it scarred me for life. And everybody who watched Insidious was like, shh, Chase, that movie wasn't even scary, you're such a wuss. And I'm like, did you not see the scene when they were talking to the guy and then the dude was randomly behind the guy's face and like, ah! We just don't go there. We do not do that. Melody Star 77 asked me a really serious question. Chase, this is a serious question. Do you know the Muffin Man? Do I know the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man? Cause I know the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on something lane? IcePup321 asked me, if you could marry any celeb, who would it be? Cara Delevingne. That's my celebrity crush right now. She's pretty cool, as far as I know. And last but not least, the final question of the day is from Becky A. If quizzes are quizzical, what are tests? And the answer is you nasty. Does anybody miss that show as much as I do? That's So Raven. Like, that girl was my girl. We didn't do anything together. She was still my girl though. So boom bada boom bada boom boom boom. That was Ask Chase. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to leave a like in the like box. Make sure to subscribe. I do Ask Chase every Saturday. And last but not least, hug the banana. Don't hug the banana. Just put questions in the comment box all down here. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Whoa. I was just duck facing. I saw you creeping in trying to get the kiss, but nah. I was duck facing. You nasty.